Hello, my love.
Hey,
A
darling.
little happy to be with you this morning. Beautiful, beautiful morning, summer morning. We wanted to do this together to speak about maybe the most important topic of all topics. And this is also a big invitation for people who hear this to join our magical Zoom meeting this Friday, 6th of June at 8 o'clock p.m. So that will be klockan 20.00 in Swedish and Norwegian, because we're opening up the space to share our enthusiasm for for everything that's come into our lives the last few months. And yeah, we're so happy to share it with everybody we love and people we have, friends we haven't met yet. Linda, my
Hello,
beautiful
my.
Linda, you're so sparkly today. I love it.
You
Looks so
too, my.
amazing.
You too, my darling. You too, my darling. Yeah, we've
Okay,
been waiting for
Linda.
this.
We wanted to talk about love and relationships and these beautiful, amazing tools, these frequency tools that have been given to us from Mother Nature, plant medicine coming into our hands in such a beautiful, done for you way. And today, well, we have both had physical symptoms from using these tools, emotional symptoms, mental things happening. Today, we're going to talk about love and relationships and
Yes.
how these amazing tools can help us come back together as lovers. So for me, I can just say that, okay, so one of the things I could feel the first few weeks of starting to drink this mushroom juice was I could feel sexiness in my body. I don't have a partner, but I could feel the Kundalini rising, could feel my sacral chakra. I could feel sexiness in me, which was kind of curious, like, wow. Many days I would feel more sexy than usual. For me, this is life force. This is creative force.
Mhm.
Um, and we can take it out in so many ways. But I know for you and your beautiful, handsome partner, Kala, Linda, I want you to share about this because this is, I think, the most beautiful benefit I've ever heard about using this.
Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Yeah, this is truly amazing. It's something that I've been dreaming of, like you read about Yeshua and Maria and the divine marriage and a divine making love on a different level, meeting your husband, your lover in a total different consciousness on a soul level. So away from the mechanical way of intimacy to really connecting with your lover in a space, in a presence that is so palpable and so potent that you could almost cut it with a knife. And so Kalle also takes the frequencies, and he's changed immensely, and so have I. And like you say, the creative force, not just as between us as lovers and as a team and as partners, but the creativeness and the the enjoyment. We are really enjoying one another. We are coming closer to one another. It's like we are dancing this sacred dance. And it's not even just between ourselves, but I can feel it inside myself. Like you say, I walk on the streets and I can see people are watching at me. Like they're like almost like staring at me. Like, and I was like, would you like to say something? I like to go up to them because they like can't stop looking at me. And I know it's the aura. I know it's the sexual creative energy, which is so beautiful. And it feels now that we are leaving something very old behind, like the stigma about sex and sexuality. And we are coming into something very beautiful and sacred, as intimacy is supposed to be from the very beginning. Sacred, beautiful, clean and pure, away from all this sex, like what we talk about in the third dimension, or like here, like it's been shown out to be from the system. So me and my husband, we are learning to getting to know one another. It's like I'm becoming more soft. So wherever I'm like in imbalance, I am balancing myself up to becoming like this beautiful balance of the feminine and masculine, and so is he.
Mm.
And we even talked about that we want to get married again, or just like having a love ceremony again, because and redoing our vows again, because we just love one another so much. And it's like the triggers aren't there anymore. And where we used to have triggers, we could still see it and we could heal. And we know this was a chance to work on this, right? And to heal this. But now it's like we see each other
Wow.
totally with a different lens.
This is so beautiful, Linda. Thank you for sharing. And
Thank you.
Yeshua Mary Magdalene is absolutely in my book, The Sacred Rose Codex. I'm writing a lot around Mary Magdalene, Yeshua being um, um, images of how a man and a woman can be together, both on different levels, sacred, sacred healers. Yeah, anyways, so this is right up my alley. Like, I love talking about this. And it's so interesting what you say about the stares from people on the street, because that's the magnetism, right?
Yeah.
We are becoming the frequencies we are drinking, and you can see that people are looking, and you know, like, it's not just a physical outward look. It's there's something of the energy that has changed in us. And this
Yeah.
is actually part of our welcome letter.
Yeah.
Uh, when you order your package, the welcome letter says, "Get used to the looks." And I was laughing first time I read that, but it's
Oh,
actually true.
yeah.
So, Linda, let's, okay, so this is beautiful background with the sacred intimacy, the sacred partnership and union between man, female, and when we have that union, feminine, divine masculine within us, the sacred marriage within. But let's bring it down a little bit to the more physical, because I remember a couple of weeks you said, Brit, Kalle can't keep his hands off of me.
Yeah.
And then you said, later on, you said, Kalle he's now drinking these frequencies. He's becoming so handsome. Like, I want him all the time. That's what you were
Yes.
telling me, right?
Yes.
Would you be willing to
Mm.
elaborate a little bit more
Of
um, on
of
this
course.
kind of grounded level around what you see, what you feel, and yeah, without sharing too much of intimate details, but just
But
so that
it's good.
people can get a little bit of a feel of,
Yeah.
yeah, what's
Yeah.
happening.
This is important to talk about sex on all levels. It's been so stigmatized in general. It's like, can we even talk about that? But I
Yeah,
want to share.
exactly. Are we allowed? Yeah, are we
Wow, wow,
allowed?
wow. I want to inspire everybody. This is just amazing. It's almost like there's a different pheromone, like this sexual, even the smell around him. It's like when I'm away from him, I'm just like really longing to come home to him. And
Mm.
it's like it's almost like the look in his eyes has changed. And I mean, his libido and my libido, I can feel the floodgates opening up in my being, in my womanhood, in my, my, and I haven't had that for years.
Mm.
We've been like, dead in the bedroom, so tired, but now it's like the floodgates. I just think of him and I feel like, oh my God, here the chakra is opening up, my sexual chakra and my root, look at you going. And him, I wake up in the morning and he's like, oh my God, everything is alive here.
He's rising. He's
And he, uh, and yeah, yeah, exactly. He's rising and it's rising. So, I mean, without ease, but he always has for him, but he's even a greater lover now. And I feel I'm a greater lover now.
This
There's
is
a
amazing,
presence.
and he should hear this. Like,
Oh
to
my God, am I getting red?
you're blushing. You're making me blush. Is it getting hot in here?
But but darling, wasn't it you who said that when lovers are coming together and making love for real, they pop holes into the matrix?
I wrote this in my book.
That's beautiful.
I had this download. I know I know this is happening, especially between twin flames, when twin flames come together and there's conscious love making, they make a glitch in the false matrix, in the matrix. So when lovers come together and make love, we make a glitch in the matrix. And it's logical because love is everything. Love is the fuel. Love is the essence in
Mm,
all organic things, right?
mm.
So when we come back together, this is why this is so interesting to talk about because, okay, so
Yeah. Do you
when
know?
remember this quote we have been writing, both of us, that was channeled to us, um, when our frequency elevate, our bodies heal. When our vibration elevates, our bodies heal.
Yeah.
When our bodies heal, our heart, or when our bodies elevate, our hearts start to heal. When our hearts start to heal, our relationship starts to heal. So
Yeah.
when couples come back together, like there is this love bubble, like take you and Carla, for example, this love bubble in your house, surrounding your house, pumping out from your little space there, and it's gonna ripple out into your community, into Sweden, into the world. So this is
It's
what's so beautiful. And I think also, like you said, uh, I know this from previous relationships. It's like you don't have time, you're too tired. There's so many distractions keeping us away from each other to make love, to take time to make love, or not even intimacy, but also just being together as a couple,
yeah.
come together, play together, be with the kids, taking that time. And now
Mm.
these mushroom frequencies are at, like, if they can help us come back together, I mean, in
It,
couples,
it's oh my God,
heal is going to heal everything.
it's
That's
good.
that's how I feel.
Yeah. Families. Do you know what our youngest daughter Maya, who is 3, she just exclaims when she sees me and Carla, because we got these moments, nuggets every day, more and more now, like we are kissing and hugging. She goes, wee, and she wants to be in there too. She's like, wee. Her whole spirit just like blossoms and sparkles. It's like the kids. It's affects everybody. And Carla, he touches me differently with even more sensitivity. He writes to me more and more, but he's always been doing that to me, but he's doing it more and more and more. And we're like, we have this time together, and it's the presence. It's like time is by millions. It's just amazing.
It sounds amazing to be in a relationship. So I am creating this relationship to myself, like expanding on this self-love then. It
Yeah.
also always starts with the self-love because you fall in love with yourself again. You feel better. You feel good now. You start to feel the sexiness, the life force rise, and then you start to look better, right? Who doesn't want to look their best, right? And like, look at you, you're sparkling all over. And then we fall in love with ourselves again, and then we can start to see the other in that light because there's enough
Yes.
for everybody.
Yeah. And I started in my own creativeness again, the creative chakra or the sexual chakra. I've started singing, which I haven't done for years, and I don't care if I can't sing, but I'm singing.
Beautiful,
I'm
beautiful.
being so, but I'm so joyful. It's
Yes,
amazing how it
yes,
opens
the
up.
joy. Yeah. And
It
that
opens up.
your worries, like your concerns, they are there, but they're not like taking up 90% of your energy. It's like, okay, I can deal with this too. Like,
Yeah,
just, I'll deal with this. But there's this
totally.
grounded joy, this plateau of joy that you can tap into, and you're like, okay, I can deal with life.
Yeah.
Okay, Linda.
I,
What I also heard from other people is the same thing. People are getting their desires back, like physical
yeah.
desires for intimacy with partner, but also a softness that maybe the men are becoming softer in their approach, not so edgy, not so stressed, not so
Yeah.
overworked or overloaded.
That's what's happened with Kalle. He's happened that he's got more energy. He's playing with the children like he hasn't done for years.
Wow.
He's he's coming back. I want to quickly just say, um, why I am so grateful and so joyful about this, because actually I couldn't even make love to my husband for a long time because I've had interstitial cystitis. It's a urethrit, which I get urine infections, or used to get them constantly. So I was afraid of making love in case I would get a urine infection, like, and I don't want to take antibiotics. But now, 8 weeks afterwards, I feel like it's 90% healed. I don't even get urine infections anymore, and I can make love because the fear is gone, and I've healed my urethra from ancestral lineage from my mother's mother's. So it just goes to prove that frequencies are healing the blockages that aren't even ours, but I've been able to tap into it, to my subconscious, on my own without any help, which I usually would have to go to somebody else. But I can see, I've been feeling it. So I've healed it now. So I can, like, hello, darling, I'm coming home to you.
This is so amazing, amazing. Linda, anything else you want to add? Because we're going to wrap this up. We're
Yeah,
not supposed to have this like a lot. We should make a big podcast on this. We should invite Colin, other people
let's
with
do.
experiences. It would be lovely. But for today, it's just supposed to
Yes.
be a little teaser of what we are experiencing.
Yeah. Kalle wants to come. He's already said, yes, I want to share this. He wants
We
to
should
help the men.
schedule this, Linda. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Maybe also invite somebody or another couple in. But anything else you want to share or that drops in that you think would be important for the listener to know or to feel into or
Yeah, I just want to welcome you all on the 6th of the 6th. It's a portal day. It's a 20, and it's a really inspiring evening. High vibration, inspirational testimonials. We're going to have some great testimonials. And so if you can hear the whisper in your heart, in your ears, just call out to Brit and me, and we'll send you the Zoom link for Friday.
yes, we will. We will be hosting and we will be welcoming you warmly into our little magical realm there. Okay,
Yeah,
Linda, then I'm gonna say thank you so much for sharing this space with me. I am so glad to be doing this with you.
same, the same. Thank you, Brit. Thanks
And
to you that I'm here.
yeah, talk to you very soon. I love
Yeah,
you.
I
Bye.
love you too. Bye,
Bye.
darling.